we're going to do something a little different. We're going to check out this Big Bend Sasquatch 2022 Ford Bronco. Everybody's wanting that. You got to order these things, and if you go online, you make so much more money. Oh, I like your plate, man. I like it.
Yeah, we went ahead and got personal license plate.
Now, does this have the hard top too, or is that have?
This is soft top, which we've had it down a few times.
But do you have a hard top? I'm just curious.
No.
Because I know the hard tops came off in different sections.
You can get a hard top. When I ordered it with soft top just because I like the appeal.
I love that. Can we look at
top off of it?
This is a little different what you're used to, guys.
See how the screen does?
Oh.
It's like rolling rocks and it turns into a horse. It's really cool. This
is unreal.
Yeah.
He's taking care of it. He's already got the seat covers on it. I don't blame you. You pay.
I mean,
but
this thing here right now, I got 46,000 in. I can turn around, I could probably get 70 out of it.
I was gonna say you can make 15 easy, but you know more about it. Yeah, it's unreal because they just didn't make it much on demand. What kind of power plant you got on this bad 20?
2.3 inline turbocharged.
Now how much horsepower is that supposed to be pushing?
It's just a shade under 300.
Isn't that wild? How them, you remember back in the 90s when we thought horsepower was gone?
Yeah, that car, that Volkswagen, that was like 200 horse, I think.
We'll do a video on that in a minute, guys. I'm interested in this new car. I love all cars, and I really can respect them bringing back the Bronco. And I can't, I asked him, I was like, can I do a video on this? Because I've never, I'm sure a lot of my people we want to know what all the thing is about. And guys, the people that say they got a Bronco and it's the Bronco edition, Sport, that's not a Bronco, guys. That's like a cosmetic thing or something. This is the real Bronco. Now, they started talking about, can you remember, they started talking about how many years ago about bringing it back, and it took them
several years ago.
I mean, wasn't it like close to a decade they've been talking about it?
It's been quite a while. The concept looked really good, and then they come out with the Bronco Sport. Me and my wife wanted one of these really bad. And then they come out with the Bronco Sport, and we've seen some of them, and we're like, we're not getting one.
Now, did you, is this like the factory wheel? Did you order, is this an order option, or?
Yeah, this is all part of the Sasquatch package.
Sasquatch.
35-inch tires, beadlock rims.
Check that out, guys.
Different gear ratio. The suspension's completely, you can change the mode on the suspension. If I
don't find any more cars today, you made my day. I'm serious. I mean, this right here, I wasn't even thinking. That's weird. I wasn't even thinking about ever doing a video on it, but there's so much interest in them because I like the old stuff, But anybody that respects cars has to respect the new Bronco.
Yeah.
And the old ones, oh my gosh.
The money they're bringing right now.
Oh, I found one out Charlie's Auto Salvage down in Galapagos, Ohio. A nice white one, pretty straight. Trying to see what he wants for it. I haven't released. It's a 5-part video exploring Charlie's Auto Salvage on my channel, and I got part 2 out. It'll be in part 3, and I kind of want to work out a deal with him before I put it out there, because I've already put his number out there, because I might not have the money to get it, but I'd like to pass it on to somebody that would.
Right. It's like I said, it's got the 7-speed manual transmission, which has got a crawl gear, which is really neat setup.
So yeah, this thing you could take out over them hills anywhere you want to go, and then cruise down the highway 80 miles an hour just in comfort.
Yeah, it's got locking front and rear differentials. So I mean, there's no stopping them. It's definitely a contender with the boots. That's for sure.
Yeah. I just love the setup on it.
The handling on it is what surprised me with these tires.
You ain't got that howling.
Not a bunch of body laying or nothing. It handles almost like a sports car. I was really, really shocked.
How many miles you got on it?
2,000.
2,000, and you've only had it what? A month, 2 months?
But I'm going to change the bumper out to a tubular style bumper with the bar comes across the front.
Now, do you have a setup for the back that matches that somewhere?
Yeah, I'm going to get it too.
Since you brought that up, what is your plans on others? You think you'll stop at the bumpers, or is it something you just go keep progressing?
Keep progressing, because I eventually
I'm going to
put rock guards on it. over here. Probably going to do something. I want to ditch this emblem. It's going to go bye-bye.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put the traditional cursive Bronco.
Oh, yeah.
Here. And I may do the traditional stripe that goes down the side.
Cursive. The new kids don't know what we're talking about. They quit.
Yeah, right.
They quit putting.
They quit doing that in school.
Man, and that was one of my hardest things to learn. That and now they like. Oh, how do they sign your names? X.
I'm starting to do it again.
I hope they do. I hope.
Redo these fender flares. They got different ones now. That's got the button looking style.
Yep.
They'll come up to here.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So you're gonna do those?
Yeah, I'll probably do those too.
Them just unbolt from the inside, probably.
Yep. Well, they actually got clips on these.
Oh, they do.
They're like quarter turn things here.
Huh.
So you can.
So they're made easy to take off. That's what I liked about the top on the hard top. They were so easy to take off.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I may do some kind of fancy looking, some kind of decal.
I love that collar. So it's definitely, you know, one of them things that'll be a working in progress. Huh? Goodyear, big old Goodyear tires on it.
Now, when they've done these, they've done away. These are actually a Wrangler tire. But they made Goodyear changed instead of saying Wrangler on because they're a contender against Jeep. So they made them put Goodyear on it twice instead of saying Goodyear Wrangler.
That's some. See, that's stuff like you never find out unless you know the owner. So on the Jeeps they say Goodyear Wrangler,
right? And
on this they even retake the. Goodyear. So this is a tire that you wouldn't be able to buy. No. I mean, you'd have to buy straight from Ford maybe, or straight to a dealership.
Yeah, you'd probably have to go through Goodyear.
Yeah, that is unreal. I did not know that. Yeah. That's a good trivia question I could put out there. I bet people just would not know that. I never.
Another neat thing too is what I thought was cool was like up here, it's like on the drawing where it says Bronco on the windshield. Established 1966, which is the first production date first year they made a production of the Bronco.
I can't believe it. That is so cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of neat things that I've found out about them, but yeah, it's really cool.
What's these here? I mean,
they got different accessories. Like if you'd happen to have a canoe. On top.
That would strap it.
You can tie it down.
Wow.
And then they make.
You make me want a Bronco, but I could never afford it. Well, I couldn't find one, could I? I mean, can I ask you, not being nosy, when you ordered it, from the time you ordered it until the time you got it, how long was that?
It was probably almost 6 months.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Well, and the reason it was easy for me is because I said I want a basic Bronco.
Okay, so you didn't have to put a lot of special.
Add a lot of stuff on. I said I want the SASQUATCH package. Now that set me back another $5,000.
Now what? I know you said it's a handling pack. Is that SASQUATCH mostly just a handling package?
It's
the wheel
tires, the oversized tires, the off-road, more of an off-road.
Okay.
Yeah, gives it that look.
No, it's like what isn't SASQUATCH like up there with one of the higher.
Yeah, now you can get the SASQUATCH package on some of the other variations. They make one that's called an Outer Banks. Now the Outer Banks comes with, these are body collar, door handles are body collar, and the mirrors are body collar.
Okay.
So if you'd have a gloss black one, all this be gloss black. If you had a yellow, all this be yellow.
Oh, okay.
Now I didn't care, and I really didn't want it because door handles get wear. To me, I wanted more of a rugged truck.
This is what I like about people like you, sir. Not just anybody can take a video of a car. Let's say you got in a car at Walmart, people can take a video. But the information you're telling me is information. I love all the little, technical stuff that you're telling me that I would have not known. Now, next time when I talk to a Bronco guy, I can act like I know a little because thanks to you.
Now I do want to do the halo headlights too. And, they actually make the other grill. It's got the smaller holes in it, which resembles the older grill. And I'm going to do the illuminated Bronco emblem.
Here you had this in the yard here, guys. I seen the truck. Didn't take my eyes off the 78 Ford truck I did a video on. And here he had so much more right here that, I love the old ones, but I can respect this. I can respect that they're bringing back a tradition and bringing it back. And they did it at the right time. They waited till Broncos was doing good. They knew that they had something when the old Broncos was doing. And can you remember 15 years ago when you couldn't hardly get rid of them old Broncos? I mean, they wasn't worth much, was it? They wasn't this is all,
And
maybe not even that long, but I know 15 years ago, they was no big deal to have one of them.
and now, yeah, when I was in high school, I've seen a lot of people just track.
Oh, way back then, yeah, they were just junk. But I mean, just, you know, like my 70 Charger RT I was talking about, back then it was just an old car 10 years, I got it when it's 10 years old. But, you know, even the 60, yeah, the 66 Bronco, even though they was old, until, like I said, 15, 12 years ago, they started getting the respect. And I'm glad. I like them.
Yeah, they definitely got that heritage.
Hey.
I mean, they really made it look good.
As always, guys, it'd be a boring world if he's all the same. Get out there, find an adventure, explore an old back road, and meet somebody like this good man here. I'm telling you, that's like we was talking, country people are good people. Unless they got signs saying, leave me alone, not for sale. Knock on that door and ask them. And I'm telling you, somebody will go a long way telling you about the car instead of you bugging them if it's for sale. If it don't have a sale sign in it, and you ask them, maybe ask them once, and don't keep giving it back up. But keep being you guys.